Hello everybody, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. This will be the first of many in the series. I wanted to do a Let's Play of Fallout 4 for my beginning videos here. I've actually never completed this game, and to let everyone know, I do have some mods loaded up. I will link those in the description. Let's get started. I'll let this beginning video play here for any who haven't seen it. I mean, most people probably have seen this beginning video now, but I will let this play.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Well then. Now this is one of the mods I do have loaded. We're just going to accept selections and continue. This first video might be primarily a lot of character creation, even though it seems like anytime I create a character in this game, I always go with the same looks. I will put it down in the description where the character creation is over and we actually start the gameplay for those who do not want to watch me create a character. But it will be interesting. I always, for some reason, end up going with the same kind of style of hair, same kind of color. We are going to go for we'll go for Urban Ranger. I always change off the skin color. Sun-kissed. We're actually going to go back and we're going to go for extras, and we always remove all the markings and blemishes on the characters. I'm honestly not a big fan of this, and I always like to start fresh so I know what my character is going to look like. And a lot of this that they have automatically loaded in here does make the difference on what your character is going to look like in the end.
Oh, that's the face I fell in love with.
Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and change his skin type to smooth on all places.
Yeah, not bad.
And then we're going to change his facial hair, which I still always go for the same thing. We're gonna go survivalist.
Beard. Okay. I like it.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. And we're going to change his eye color. Now, eye colors, I do have a wonderful eye color mod. Like I said, they'll be linked in the description. And there is so many more choices. And they're so much higher resolution than the base game eyes. We are going to go clear to the bottom, because I think what I'm going to try to create here is kind of like a cyborg style intelligence based laser weapon user. I haven't actually done a playthrough with that style of character, so it's going to be an interesting time, be a new experience.
Looking good, if I do say so myself.
Like I said, I've never even completed the game, to be honest. I don't know if it's just because I get bored partway through it or how it goes, but
So handsome.
we will see if I can get through it this time. I'm sure I will. As this is one of my first videos, I do apologize for any of the cringiness that may ensue.
This new haircut's really working for me.
And I think we're going to go and maybe change out some of these scars. We'll do a little bit more in depth with them. Increase them a little bit. Let me know if anybody's ever created a character using the broken nose, black eye, and fat lip, or even just the 12 rounds. Like, I've never been able to work that into a character creation whatsoever. I don't know where you would use those parts, to be honest. Let's make this guy super muscular, seeing as he's going to be like a cyborg. Gonna have those fake muscles. Let's just go here, and we're going to... I don't think I'm going to take the time to go through her completely. We're just going to select one of these presets and see how that goes. We'll go... yeah, we'll go with this one. Swap back over to me, and we will get on the way here.
Let me just slide in here.
And oh, what did I do to my cheeks? No, I messed those up. Hold up. We have to go back here and figure out what I did with these cheeks. They are a little messed up. I definitely pulled those out at some point in time. Oh, there we go. Okay, now that's fixed. Let's try to round his face off a little bit, so they are not so bold. That doesn't look too bad. We'll go with that.
Oh, looking good.
And let's get to the game. So one of the mods I do have loaded is an alternate start mod. I just find the beginning of this game, after doing it so many times, is pretty difficult to get through every time. It gets a little lackluster and boring. So we're going to distribute some points here. Not going to be too high in the luck. We are going to be an intelligence-based build, so we're going to go a little high on that. And we'll do a little well-rounded on the strength and the endurance and perception. I'm not too worried about charisma, although it does allow me to persuade people. I'm not going to be doing too much of that, I don't believe. And we'll go... we'll just go with my YouTube handle. Dark Repulsor. Accept. This is going to put me right inside the vault, and outside of that beginning sequence where you're going through the house and kind of just sitting around and you're talking to the vault instructor, and then you got to run off after the bombs start falling into the vault. For some reason, I always like to open this up and grab the ring that is on her. I don't know why, I just feel it's best. Plus you get that little neat tidbit of talk there. I always think that the baton's here for some reason when it's over here. I don't know why. Grab some stim packs. I have been through this beginning sequence quite a many times, making many different characters. I'm gonna smack Mr. Radroach. We'll collect his meat.
Giant roaches? What the hell?
We're gonna go in here, check everything out. I can't honestly remember actually though if there is anything decent worth of loot in here. I don't think so. Let's continue on. A second baton. Why not? Smack Mr. Radroaches. Grab their meats. I never actually noticed till quite a few playthroughs through that you could activate these skeletons.
Where is everyone?
To get a little tidbit of dialogue there. Heal back up using the water fountain instead of the stim pack I got. Save those. Has anyone ever actually come back to grab this as well? I mean, I know it could possibly be a good weapon, but I've never actually been back here to grab it, so let me know if anybody's ever done that. And what ammo does it use? Because I don't think I've ever actually came back to grab the cryolator.
Is this all that's left?
Overseer's terminal. Oh, wrong button. Don't mind me as I'm just hitting wrong buttons on my keyboard. We'll have to wait a little bit to get my laser rifle. That doesn't happen right away. Sadly, we don't get any laser weapons till quite a few ways in. I think that also means that I'm probably going to do the Brotherhood part of the quest line, seeing as they kind of are the technology area besides the Institute. But if I go the Brotherhood quest line, that'll give me access to power armor and some laser weapons quite early on. I do have a Pip-Boy reskin as well. Comes as part of one of my armor mods that I have loaded up. Like I said, mods, links in the description. So we're gonna throw those on, get a perception increase for right now, because why not? I do have an item sorting mod loaded up as well. Just keeps everything in nice little container categories there. Let's get outside this vault.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Grab those. Oh, I did forget to... Did I forget to grab the extra ammo that is inside of the thing back here? Nope, I did grab it. Oh, having almost 0 agility, AP is definitely not there. This opening sequence always takes forever as well. We are exiting Vault 111 for the first time. I wonder, like, if you actually were in this situation, being inside a vault for however long, and that, or like 200 and some years, and then coming out and seeing the world. Man, my thoughts and impressions of it, it would be pretty interesting. This is another one of the mods that I have loaded. It is a weapon pack. There's a couple little bonus weapons that I have that I will have to either find or craft, and they are a little bit on the OP side. I can probably dumb them back a little bit because there is the whole like damage changer on the weapon themselves in the when you are modifying them. So we'll see if we're going to use those or not, because they might be a little too OP. But let's just check everything out, loot everything. Then we're going to head down here and talk to Mr. Codsworth. I don't know much about what like hub flowers and everything are used for. I'm going to grab it. Maybe we'll do a little of experimenting with that. Come on, buddy, run. Let's go up here and talk to Codsworth. During talking to NPCs, I probably really won't talk much and just let them talk so we can hear the dialogue.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
I think we're gonna go for a kind of not so nice guy.
My God, they did it. Those bastards really
I don't often play as a not so nice guy.
Everything's dead? Ah, yes, the garden. The posies have been problematic, I admit. Ah, if only the missus were here to help. Where is she, by the by?
They killed her.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity.
Sure.
Oops, I accidentally clicked that and skipped that. Do apologize.
He's gone. God damn it. Someone took him. Someone stole my son.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
I know I didn't do any charisma. We're gonna see if I can get these checks or if not. I don't know about the Codsworth one. I'm assuming you probably can because it's early on in the game, but let's see.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
So we did get this one. Probably just because it's so early on in the game. I mean, we only have 1 charisma, so I can't imagine that's going to hold it very much.
No one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 adjusting a collapsed house. And the car, how do you polish rust?
Said we're gonna be a bad guy, so let's do it.
Stop it. Get to the point.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
I've actually only listened to that holotape once, so we'll listen to it after we're done here.
So this is all that's left.
That's not all that's left, sir. There's still you and me. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together?
I do wish...
Young Sean may turn up yet.
I wish there was a way to not search the neighborhood, because it's such a tiny little piece that I've done so many times, and I wish we could just continue on with the story.
There's nothing left here. It's all gone.
Well, if you wish to venture to paths unknown, I won't stop you.